Good morning, everyone. It's time once again for our weekly visit with Dan Yeagy from Ag Performance of Buffalo Center and Ormsby. Good morning, Danny boy.
Rose, you're looking dapper again today.
You're not so bad yourself. I mean, you got the newer AP shirt on. That looks good on you, Dan.
Thanks. You look good too.
There you go. Well, all kidding aside, we are starting to see some white mold issues in some of the fields here, Dan, and that's one thing I know you wanted to comment about this morning, didn't you?
Yes. And there's even sudden death in different areas. You see it. And there's some other diseases out there too. It's a little mixture of everything else. The iron corrosives that showed up earlier is showing up again. Because it was weak in that area, it's coming back again because it probably was susceptible to some diseases there. But the white mold sudden death, let's talk about that, especially white mold. Everybody has their charts and their beans that have strength and weaknesses to the white mold. And everybody knows that. It's just we haven't seen a white mold problem around here, around this area, for probably real bad, except secluded areas, and I'm sure they're there, for probably the past 3 years or so. So we've maybe kind of forgotten, and there's certain varieties really showing up. We're seeing it. And guys are upset, and I don't blame them one bit on that part of it. One thing I'm going to brag here a little bit, we got the new product Xylem Plus, which is built for this. And it's truthfully, it is working if we applied it correctly. The guys that didn't apply it twice and maybe applied it once, yes, they're seeing some small areas, but a lot less damaging than the other guys that have no other treatments or ours alone on. But if done at the right times for white mold that we recommend, we're seeing awesome results so far. Now, let's wait till the combine comes in because we may change our recommendations a little bit through this dressing, which one thing is great we're going through, and we'll see how bad it really is and does affect. But there's going to be spots out there, guys, that don't have much beans on it because I've seen them, where the beans are just loaded or they aren't affected. I think we got some great beans coming if they aren't affected too. But I don't want to alarm guys, but there's going to be some effects out there to white mold and sudden death and other diseases. And I think even in the corn, we're going to see the fusarium and stalk rot pretty severe with this heavy heat we've had this last week with high humidity in that. This is what just takes this thing off like a racehorse. And again, it's hybrid specific or variety specific, excuse me, on this because how they rate these hybrids, it will show up. And did you use any products to help with it? That's what we got to look at.
And one of the things, too, I was going to mention as well, I see 3 ears of corn out here in your front lobby here. And from one of your products, just south of Buffalo Center, those 3 ears look great, don't they?
Well, that's unique, Rice. Right beside our warehouse here to the east was Derek's organic corn, and we decided not to do organic anymore because we got to control the weeds. It's right by the warehouse. Everybody sees it. So I sprayed it with chemicals this year, so it's back to normal corn. It does not have an inch of commercial nitrogen fertilizer on it.
Wow.
It is our live bug nitrogen product I've treated 3 times. Each time is 50 pounds of N. You look at that, and you notice how dark green it is. It is live bugs we get from India. I've worked 8 years with it. That puts 50 pounds of nitrogen in the leaf. The bugs pull it out of the air. 78% of our air is nitrogen. People are going to think I'm nuts, but I've been working for this for 8 years. This product also is going nuts for us as a rescue late season or planning to put another 40, 50 pounds on late. We do not want to put it on until August if you're going to do that. Now, here I have no nitrogen. I don't want to do that with guys, but I want to show in our field day, guys, how can this be this green if this product doesn't work?
And speaking of field day here, Dan, that's coming up on Thursday, September 7th this year, isn't it?
Yep. Isn't it the 8th? I think it's September 8th, but it's Thursday, 7th or 8th, whatever that date is. Yes, we're going to start at 4 o'clock. I got all kinds of things are showing. The diseases should really show up where we didn't treat, where we did treat, and we look at it, and maybe where we thought we treated it and it's not showing up.
Sure.
I haven't looked yet, but that's what's fun to look at and figure out why it's reacting the way it is.
And another question that I'm sure farmers are thinking here with this intense heat we've had here the last couple of weeks, we're in the finishing stages of the crops here. How will that make the finishing stages go faster, or how do you see that, Dan?
Well, as you get up towards you, Blue Earth and North, they're really hurting for rain. Mm-hmm. Down here, yeah, we could have rain, but we had that 3-inch rain here a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. That's saving our butts down here, right, at least on moisture. So everybody's in a little different stage. There's no question we're way ahead of our stage, especially on the corn side. Mm-hmm. I just picked the ear off one of my farms last night, fully dented, very hard. You know, this thing is probably, I'm going to be honest with you, and you're going to think I'm nuts, but I think 2 to 2.5 weeks we're blacklayering some of this stuff. And it's not a real early hybrid either. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be way ahead. My birthday is the 23rd of September. I think you're going to see combines rolling. It might be 24, 25% or even less that guys are going to be combining. We're going to be earlier this year. Again, earlier yet if you're really hurting on moisture because it's premature dying. And I know way north of Blue Earth up in that area, there is some real issues east to west there. They've been hurting for a month or two because I went up to Farm Fest. Holy cow, they were burning halfway up already then. And I feel, so sorry because our turn's going to come someday too on that. And it's just, they're going to probably earlier yet than we are.
Mm-hmm. All right, if anyone has any questions or comments about anything you and I talk about on a weekly basis here, Dan, why do we start laughing whenever I say anything? How do you get a hold of you?
Call us at Ag Performance at 641-562-2370.
All right, Dan, have a great week. We'll talk again next week.
Thanks, Rice.
All right, visiting with Dan Yagi from Ag Performance of Buffalo Center in Ormsby.